Melissa Stricker on the left in the blue gi. Izadora Silva on your right in the white gi. This is a rematch of the 2024 European Final and the 2021 Worlds Final. Melissa Stricker did get wins in both of those matches. And now she's on top, trying to win back-to-back European IBJJF titles.
So in this matchup, it seems the ball would be in the court of Izadora to make the adjustments and see if she can win for the first time in this particular matchup.
First time they compete against one another. Melissa Stricker won via submission at the 2021 Worlds in the final. In last year's European final, she won by advantages. So Melissa Stricker on top, trying to pass spider lasso guard of Izadora Silva.
Rips the grip off. Momentarily knocks Melissa Stricker down. Keeping the base honest.
Melissa has a really good, strong knee cut pass. Izadora doing a good job controlling that left sleeve, preventing Melissa from stepping over the leg, trapping it, and initiating that pass. Double sleeve control from Izadora Silva. We talked about some earlier matches, really good form of control, especially when you combine it with the lasso.
Especially in light of you mentioning the strong knee cut of Melissa Stricker. Having double sleeves makes the knee cut a little bit less of a threat. If you opt to play more of like the quarter or Z guard, that reverse De La Hiva, going for K guard, well then knee cut might be the first thing you have to deal with. But when you're in the double sleeve position, if you're going against somebody who you know has a dangerous knee cut pass, it'd be a great first guard to go to slow the match down. As you see Izadora doing with Melissa. Of course, as you have mentioned, Danny, statistically these two have gone against each other more than once. They know each other's game. They know what they need to do to slow each other down, to mitigate their best positions. Minute 35 seconds away from the halfway point, though. It'll be interesting to see if either of them opt to change things in favor of a bit more aggression.
No points, no advantages, no penalties, almost 4 minutes in. This is your heavyweight final at the 2025 European Jiu-Jitsu Championships. We're back in Portugal this year, where we had over 6,000 competitors. Biggest Europeans of all time. It's been an amazing week, and we've seen some amazing finals thus far. 4 of which have ended via submission.
2025 IBJJF European Championships on Flow Grappling. I'm Jake Watson, joined by Danny O'Donnell all day long. Every match covered. Remember, you guys can keep up on Flow Grappling and IBJJF.com to see everything revolving around this event, from behind-the-scenes athlete interviews, vlogs, articles, even podcasts. So we're coming up to halfway through this match, and really no very aggressive movement on either side. Really trying to figure out how they're going. I think both competitors are trying to figure out what avenue they need to take, or perhaps they're just waiting patiently for the other to extend themselves a little bit too far, and maybe they can take advantage of it. But really no discernible change in approach on either side, except for maybe right now, Melissa Stricker looking like she was playing around with the idea of a double under style pass.
Now Melissa able to step over the leg, see if she can keep it trapped, cupping the knee with her left hand. Izadora trying to lift and off balance Melissa. Maybe try to free that trapped leg. Here she goes, gets it out. Now Melissa trying to Toriando.
It seems like now the pressure by Melissa Stricker is starting to slowly pierce the different guards of Izadora.
This is a better position than she's had thus far in this knee shield with the bottom leg trapped. Controlling the foot of Izadora Silva. Just trying to move forward inch by inch. Isadora's guard has been really solid so far.
Izadora's trying to get space and elevate even up a little bit over the top with that collar grip, but the base of Stricker is just very difficult to navigate.
Back into the double sleeve position. Like you said, Jake, not a whole lot of big aggressive movements thus far.
But you know, if we would say that Melissa Stricker has been the one initiating a lot more of the passing sequences. I've brought up the effect and the efficacy of double sleeve on a number of occasions, as you see there. Izaki Bayens in the corner of the Dream Art representative, Izadora Cristina Silva. And in the other corner is Janaína Lebre for Melissa Stricker. But like I said, Danny, it's very good defensively. It's good offensively if you're very aggressive. But in the case of Izadora, I feel like she has been very defensive this match. She hasn't been doing too much to amount a lot of sweeps, whereas Melissa Stricker, it seems like she's been looking for ways in, occasionally having the explosive movement. And that's not, I'm not saying that Melissa Stricker has been the one aggressing the entire time. I don't believe that it's been that much of a disparity, but we'll see. The match is now in its final 2 minutes. Still 0-0. No points, no advantages, no penalties.
Both corners encouraging their athletes to pick up the pace a bit, trying to put something on the board with 1 minute left. Melissa steps over the leg. Izadora pummels her leg underneath, gets into the single leg X guard, both pant grips.
Melissa Stricker immediately grabs both collars to lift the head of Izadora off the mat, and to lift the shoulders off the mat. They're making it so difficult.
Melissa Stricker now in a better position to pass. Izadora recovers. Some of the most significant exchanges thus far come in this last minute.
People in the crowd yelling for an advantage, but referee not so easily persuaded. 24 seconds. That was perhaps the closest to a pass we had seen all match. Izadora went to single leg X, tried to look for a quick sweep at the end of the match. or near the end of the match, I should say.
25 seconds remain. This is your 2025 European IBJJF Jiu-Jitsu Championship heavyweight final. Melissa Stricker looking for her second straight gold medal at the Europeans.
You gotta wonder if that was perhaps part of the game plan for Izadora. It seemed as soon as she saw 45 seconds on the clock, that's when she initiated a big movement to get to the single leg X guard and maybe get that sweep. It's not outside the realm of possibility, and it is if you are the competitor who has yet to win in a particular matchup versus another competitor, and you've shared the mats with them. Now this is your third time, you said, Danny. Then it would make sense that she would want to make the matches, I guess, short as possible.
Melissa driving forward with a little bit more pressure. Izadora trying to off-balance her and make something happen, but it looks like the clock is going to wind down with zeros across the board. And this will be a final that goes to referee's decision.
You got to think with that near pass attempt, not close enough to earn an advantage, but close enough to make us get excited here behind the mic. Got to think Melissa Stricker might have done enough to get it done, but we'll see what the referees have to say.
Two referees give it to Melissa Stricker. She wins her second straight gold medal at the Europeans. Melissa Stricker adds another European gold medal to her collection. Now a two-time black belt European champion. Gets the win for the second straight year. We'll take a look at a replay from her final with Izadora Silva.